bookstore. There we go. Hi, friends. How are you? It's really good to be here. While we wait for story time to start, we have just a couple minutes. So, should we get some wiggles out? Let's stretch one arm as high as you can reach. And then let's stretch another arm high as you can reach. Okay, and then stretch both arms out to the side. How far apart can your hands be? Let's touch our toes. I'm going to disappear because I'm going to touch my toes. Touch yours too. Touch your toes. Touch your knees. Are you touching your knees? Can you touch your elbow? And your other elbow? And your tummy. Can you touch your tummy? How about your shoulders? Can you flap your elbows like a chicken? That's pretty funny. Okay, how about touch your ears? Let's do some fast. Ready? Touch your nose, touch your ears, touch your forehead, touch your head, touch your chin, touch your shoulders, touch your elbow, touch your knees, touch your toes. Were you fast enough? Okay, stretch way out far, way up high, way down to the ground, and way up high, and down to the ground, and out, out, out. Okay, it's almost time. We have just a couple minutes. So here's what I want to know. Who got their winter gear out this week? Did you? Have you been outside? It looks pretty wintry out there. Pretty cold. We have another minute to go. Do we need to get some more stretches out? What do you think? Can you jump? Who can jump? Let's see who can jump the highest. Jump high. Okay. Sit down. Oh, if I sit down, you won't be able to see me. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Okay. And now we're ready to sit and have story time. Shall we start with our song? And it's our new song again. You want to do it with me? Remember, we start with clapping. We clap and sing hello, clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. And now what do? Shall we wave? We'll wave and sing hello. We'll wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we'll wave and sing hello. Hi, friends. How about let's stomp? We'll stomp and sing hello. We'll stomp and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we'll stomp and sing hello. One more verse. Let's just sing. We'll sing and say hello. We'll sing and say hello. With our friends at story time, we'll sing and say hello. I'm so glad you're here, friends. Okay, so your week was good. Maybe you got your winter gear out and you played outside. I hope you did. It's pretty cold out. I think winter is officially here. And did anybody else have to shovel snow? Because I had to shovel quite a bit of snow this week to make a walkway, or to shovel off our walkway, I should say. My next question is, does anybody have any fun plans for this weekend? I was thinking there was a special day this weekend. Does anybody know what it might be? I think I remember. I think it's Halloween. That's why Miss Carol put this beautiful background up for us. Halloween. Who already has a costume? I don't have one yet. I haven't decided what to be. So our stories today are all about Halloween. And maybe I'll find some costume ideas in our stories. Our first story is Froggy's Halloween. I love Froggy. He's a lot of fun. Let's find out. about Froggy's Halloween. Let me see if I can get that straight. There we go. For Froggy, Halloween meant candy, but it also meant dressing up. And he wondered, what should I be for Halloween? Look at that. That looks like a fun costume. I know, cried Froggy. I'll be Super Frog. Flying high over the city, faster than a dragonfly, stronger than any building. No, something spooky. I know, cried Froggy. Ghost Frog. He poked 2 holes in his mother's best white sheet and draped it over his head. Woo! No, something scarier. I know, cried Froggy. Vampire Frog. He put on his black cape. Zwoosh. Pulled on his mom's black tights. Zup. Put on his slick black wig. Zat. And said in his best Dracula voice, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. Froggy, called his mother. What? Halloween's not till next week. You're supposed to be doing your homework, dear. I'm Count von Frogula, said Froggy. Vampire frogs don't do homework. Froggy's mother laughed. Vampires have fangs, she said. You're a toothless wonder. Oops, cried Froggy, covering his mouth. So, all week at school, Froggy wondered, what should I be for Halloween? A football player? A cowboy? A zombie? Froggy, cried his teacher, Miss Witherspoon. What? Kindly keep your mind on your work, dear. But his mind was on Halloween. Every day after school, he got ready. He carved crazy pumpkins. He hung sticky spider webs all over the front of his house. He hung his mother's sheet like a ghost in the wind, and he practiced. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. Oh my. At last, it was the night before Halloween, and all through the house there were creaking sounds and scratching sounds. Froggy was scared. He shivered in bed and imagined ghosts and goblins and werewolves and witches. Witches, zap! I know, said Froggy. I'll be the Frog Prince for Halloween. And in the morning, he put on his black cape, zwoosh, and pulled on his mom's black tights, zup, and put on his slick black wig, zat, and plunked a gold crown, zonk, and flashed his mighty sword. Ta-da! At the Halloween parade at school, all the girls thought he looked cute, especially Frogalina. You like their parade? All the friends have cool costumes. That night, when the dark crept in and all the ghosts and goblins crept out to trick or treat, boo! Princess Frogalina leapt out and chased the Frog Prince to give him a kiss. Eek! Cried Froggy. He was never more scared in his life. He leapfrogged over his mother. He leapfrogged over his father. He leapfrogged over his friend Max and flopped up Max's steps. Flop, flop, splat. He tripped on the porch, and Frogalina fell on top of him. The door flew open, And uh-oh, there stood the wickedest witch in the world. Trick or treat, squeaked Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Luckily, Frogalina ran away and the witch turned out to be Max's granny. And that Halloween, Froggy got tons of candy, but his sword had torn a hole in his candy bag. And by the time he got home, do you see his candy coming out, friends? Uh-oh. His candy was all gone. Oh, no, cried Froggy. What's the matter? Asked his mother. He showed her his empty bag. Well, you're in luck, said his mother, holding up a bowl full. I guess nobody liked my treats. And what do you think she gave him? Chocolate covered, can you guess, friends? Flies. Yum, cried Froggy. My favorite. Munch, crunch, munch. What did you think, friends? I thought that was a really fun story. Whose costume did you like? Or maybe I should say, which one of Froggy's costumes did you think was the best? I think he chose pretty well with the prince. I think I liked the one that looked like a skeleton. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Okay, shall we do some counting together? I have a book that's all about counting. It's called 5 Little Pumpkins, and it's a Halloween counting book. Okay. Oops, I skipped a page. 5 little pumpkins. Can you see them all, friends? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." And the fifth one said, wait, there's 5. I'm ready for some fun. Ooh, went the wind, and out went the light. How many pumpkins were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Thanks for counting with me, friends. That was fun. Our next story is called Say What? Boo! All right. And what do you think it's about? This little guy right here? Let's see. Ben watched his brothers and sisters swoop through the cave, shrieking and howling, but he didn't join them. He looks a little sad. All week long, Ben stood in front of the mirror, puckering his lips. As hard as he tried, the little ghost couldn't say boo. Who ever heard of a ghost who can't say boo, he thought. With a whoosh, Ben's brother Boris landed beside him. Come on, Ben, he said. Tonight's Halloween, and you haven't even scared anyone yet. I know, Ben said with a sigh. Sadly, Ben flew far into the forest where no one would hear him practice. He sat in a tree, took a deep breath, puckered his lips. Woo! Went Ben's voice, bouncing off the tall pine trees. Woo-hoo yourself, said a high, clear voice. Ben looked up and saw a large owl sitting on a branch. Owls say whoo, said the owl. You're supposed to say boo. I know, Ben said, and he flew out of the forest and into a meadow where he tried again. Ben took a deep breath, puffed up his chest, and puckered his lips. Moo, he bellowed. Moo, moo yourself, said a low, deep voice. Peering at Ben through the lush green grass was a cow. Cows say moo, it said. You're supposed to say boo. I know, said Ben. I'll never be a scary Halloween ghost, he thought. Ben flew off and came to a long stone bridge. There he stopped, took his deepest breath ever, and puckered his lips. Coo, he wailed. Cuckoo yourself, came a soft, sweet voice. A bird in a nest under the bridge ruffled its feathers and said, Doves say coo. You're supposed to say boo. It's no use, Ben said, and began to cry. Ben flew back to the forest, crying. Suddenly, a brown bat swooped down and landed on his shoulder. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, the bat mocked. What's this, a scary ghost crying on Halloween? Boo-hoo yourself, mumbled Ben. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo-hoo. Hey, I said boo, he shouted. Boo, boo, boo. Eek, squeaked the bat, and he flew off, trembling. Boo, boo, scaredy bat, Ben shouted after him. Oh, look at them all now. That Halloween night, when Ben joined Boris and all the other ghosts, he said boo, and his boo was the scariest of them all. Okay, what did you think of that one, friends? That was kind of fun. I have a Halloween rhyme we could try together. So we're going to practice a couple things first. What does an owl say? Anybody know? Ooh, okay. What about a ghost? We just talked about that. Boo, right? And bats, eek, eek. Can we all eek, eek, eek in a high voice? And pumpkins are round, and so we could roll them around like this. Okay, so let's do it together. Can you remember now what you're supposed to say? The owl goes, whoo. The owl goes, whoo. Hi-ho on Halloween, the owl goes, whoo. All right, ghost is next. The ghost goes, boo. The ghost goes, boo. Hi-ho on Halloween, the ghost goes, boo. Good job. The bats go, eek. The bats go, eek. Hi-ho on Halloween, the bats go, eek. Okay, and pumpkins, remember, we're going to roll. The pumpkins roll around. The pumpkins roll around. Hi-ho on Halloween, the pumpkins roll around. Good job, friends. That's awesome. All right, so our last story is a Little Blue Truck story. These are some of our favorites, right? Little Blue Truck's Halloween. Okay, Little Blue Truck. Let's see if I can get him up there so you can see him. Little Blue Truck and his good friend Toad are going to a party just down the road. Beep, 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 says Little Blue Truck. It's Halloween. You come too. Who's that in a tutu, striking a pose up on the tiniest tips of her toes? Under the mask, who do you see? Quack, says the duck. It's me, it's me. Can you see her? Pretty cute. That's a good idea for a costume. Who's this clown with the big red nose and a cap that jingles wherever it goes? Under the mask, who do you see? Bah, says the sheep. It's me, it's me. That's not a bad idea for a costume. How about this one? Who is this queen with a golden crown and sparkling jewels and a velvet gown? Under the mask, who do you see? Moo, says the cow. It's me. It's me. That's another good idea for a costume. Oh, what scraggly hair. What funny teeth. Who is hiding underneath? Can you guys guess this one? Under the mask, who do you see? Oink, says the pig. It's me. It's me. Did you guys guess right? That's a fun costume idea too. There's a fancy feather on the pirate's hat. Who's dressed up in a hat like that? Under the mask, who do you see? Do you see the pirate? Let me see if I can flip this up. Cluck, cluck, says the hen. It's me. It's me. That's a fun idea. A pirate for a costume? I like that one. A dragon's head, a dragon's wings. And who's that wearing those dragon things? Under the mask, who do you see? Nay, says the horse. It's me. It's me. A dragon costume. That would be a good one at the library. Croak, says the toad. There's just one more. Has anyone seen this ghost before? Who is the ghost, friends? There's not even a flag. Do you know who that ghost is? I bet it's the little blue truck. Okay, so what was your favorite story? I think I really liked the little blue truck one. It had lots of good costume ideas. Okay, let's see what Miss Carol has for a project for us this week. I think it's about Halloween. What do you think? So, oh, I was right. Look at this. Happy Halloween. And then there's instructions. Now, I want to know, who already carved pumpkins? Who is going to carve pumpkins? Me, I think I might. And this is instructions on how to draw a jack-o'-lantern. And what is a jack-o'-lantern? That's a pumpkin after we carve a cool face in it, right? That's what they call it. You carve a cool face and then you put your candle inside. Well, let's see if we can all draw one. Carol gave us really cool instructions on how to do that. And then down at the bottom, a button. You could make a Halloween button. Do you guys remember those from this summer? So you draw your design on the circle and then you bring it to the library. And Carol has this magical way of shrinking your picture to make it this size. Can you guys see that? I'm trying to make it not have a glare. Do you see Carol's really cool Halloween looking button? And then on the back, it's got like a little clip. So you can clip it to your book bag or to your coat, wherever your parents say is a good place to clip it. But Carol will make these really cool buttons after you bring back your picture. So I'll put this page in the comments so your parents can print it, or you can come to the library and you can check out some really cool Halloween books or some other books, and you can pick up one of these because we have them here for you too, okay? And I think that's all we have for today, friends. I'm so happy you came and joined me. And next week, I told you I would ask Professor Pickles if he would come back with Harry the Bear. Next week, they'll be back and they're going to tell us some stories. And I really hope that you'll join in. Bye for now, friends. We'll see you later.